Hi, everyone. So this is our quick do-over from this morning. Appreciate you guys being patient. So basically what we're going to do here is you're going to start by going to my videos. You might have to log in the first time that you launch, or you might have to click the download down here. But otherwise, to start, you're going to, this camera here shows where you can do the screenshots, which we can talk about another time. But this right here, the video, that's what you want. That will launch your recorder. So you'll click that, and there you go, recorder launched. Sometimes it takes a minute, it'll say recorder launching. And then on that first time, you may have to click the download there. But once you've done that, this is the frame that I was talking about. Here's that black and white frame that is going to go around whatever you decide to record. And you can resize it by this inside square, half square thing. When you hover over that, your cursor will turn to a diagonal line, and that will let you resize your screen where you want it to be. This is something that you can do in the middle of recording if you want. And then if you want to just move the frame without resizing it, you can click anywhere or hover over the black and white frame, and your cursor will turn into a cross, and that's where you can just pick it up and move it without resizing it. All right, so we had that little box up. Let me show you that here. You can click it out by Xing it when you're ready to record, but if you want it back, you just click on the gear to pull it back up. Here are the three choices that you have. You can do a screen recording, so it's just strictly your screen. You can do just the webcam, so it's just you, or both. And that one does what I showed you earlier, where you have it in the corner and or wherever you move it, and the screen at the same time. Right here, you'll notice these green bars moving. That's my microphone. I'm not recording yet, but it's moving to show me that it's working. If it's not working or has a red X, click here on this arrow and it'll show you the different microphones, and you can choose a different one and see if that works. Typically it's that default microphone. This right here is for when we have the premium version, and the computer audio will come through from whatever's playing on your screen as well. So I'm going to click that out, and we're going to go over to Seesaw to practice here. And I'm going to, well, first let's open the activity. Edit the activity, click on the student template. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put the frame around everything that I want them to see, which is pretty much everything that they're going to see as well. So move that down a little bit. Okay. This is, so anything inside this frame is what it's going to record, everything I do and say. So when I'm ready, I'm going to click record, and it's going to give me a countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. You'll notice that it's recording now because the black and white frame has turned into a red and white frame, and you can see the time moving here. So this is where you can demonstrate to them, you know, tell them the instructions. This is what I want to do. Click on a pin, and you can trace around. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to erase, you know, just like we talked about earlier. That's what you can do. When you're finished recording, you can hit stop. And this little compass right here, that's just showing you the center of your recording frame. Say you wanted to add something more, you can just click the record button again. It'll always give you that countdown. You can say whatever it is that you wanted to add, blah, 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 and then hit stop again. Now, this is where you will see this little red line here. That's what I told you about when you pause. So that's going to show me the point where I paused at. You can play it and just kind of listen, see what you think. If you want to review, you can delete it if you definitely know you want to start over. Or you can use this button. So you've recorded 32 seconds here. And say you want to go back to that point where you paused because you made a mistake since then, you can just click this last button and it'll take you back to that point. And then you can click here, continue recording at seek position. Yes, I would like to do that. So truncate, yes, I would like to truncate it. So now it's going to take it back to 27 and we're going to keep going, blah, 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 stop, I'm done. Another way that you can do that is if you know, like right around the 15-second mark is where you made a mistake, you can just click and drag it back to whatever point. We'll go to 10 seconds, 9 seconds. And then you can, at that point, you can, if you want to keep recording, you can click and choose the truncate and keep going, or you can just click done. Whenever you're done, whenever you're ready, you click done. And you can edit once we have the premium version. There's a lot of different features that you have there. Share, if you do that, you just get a link and it's gone. So you want to save and upload. And this is going to open up to a screen where you can do the editing part for our version that we have right now. And all you do is you click and drag. If you want to take some off of the front, looks like I had a few seconds, maybe a silence there. And then if you want to take off some of the end, go about there. And so once you've done that, you can also play it just to make sure, see if that's what you really want. And once you're done, if that little pop-up goes away, you can just hover over this area and it'll pop back up. It's going to give you the choices. You can save it to your computer as a file. You can upload it to YouTube, or the recommended choice is upload it to Screencast-O-Matic because it will put it in your Screencast-O-Matic library. And then later you can save it to your computer or upload it to YouTube, but you'll always have it there. So that's what we'll click on now. Here you can change the title by clicking just in that area, and you can say it's my demo of shapes, shapes, and then just click anywhere. And that renames it. You can add a password if you'd like. Here's where you can change your cursor settings. It automatically defaults to the highlighted cursor, but you can choose to have no cursor at all, or just the regular cursor without the highlighted circle around it. When you're finished here, you click publish, and it's going to take just a few seconds because it's not very long. The longer it is, the longer it'll take. You can copy a link from here. You can open it up to see. And ta-da, there it is. We can click on it. There you go. You can see that highlighted thing. Okay, so if you want to see your videos, you go back to my videos, and there's our new one. You can play from here, you can copy the link, or you can click on video details. And when you're on this pencil one, you can rename it again, the title, you can add a description. There's several options here, but here's where you can download it to your computer now. So I'm going to download it to my computer. I'm going to save it in my Screencast-O-Matic file. There it is right there. And so now I'm ready to go over to Seesaw to upload it. So a couple options here. If you want to put that video on the very first page, you can click add a page and then come over here to your camera, click upload, and there it is, demo shapes. That's the one we did. You can click on it like you normally would open, or you can just click on it and drag it down there, and ta-da, there it is. Then you can resize it so it's not quite so large. You can put it right there in the middle, and there's your first page with your activity explanation. You can lock it. There you go. So, or you can do like I showed this morning by clicking here on the shapes and clicking on whatever shape. I'm just going to choose a rectangle-ish shape, and I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to change the color so that it doesn't look like one of the shapes. And I'm going to lock that. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to, nope, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to upload the video. And I'm going to resize it so that it'll fit in there. And earlier, I think I had to change, one was in front of the other. All you do for that is you go to the three dots and go to order, bring to front, send to back. So that's how you do that. When you have it where you want it, then again, click on those three dots, lock it into place. I guess I already locked that one. There we go. Lock that one. Oh, I guess they're both locked. Look at me. Okay. Oh, there we go. A new one. All right. And there it is. And so then they can access it there. So that is how you do that. You can always go back anytime to your Screencast-O-Matic and find the videos there as well. So I think that that's it. If you have any questions, of course, just ask. I am here and always ready to help. So I hope that's helpful, and that's it. Thanks, y'all.